Hi everyone, random silver video time again. I got three things to talk about, and it's kind of like the YouTube trifecta in that I have a request, a question, and a comment as well. So you get a little bit of everything. Let's do the request first, shall we? It's basically a request for an intro. I couldn't find Windows Movie Maker for the longest time, and now I finally found it. I've been experimenting with cutting and editing up my videos, and I'm becoming more and more confident with it. And so I thought, maybe someone could do me an intro. I mean, I'm not going to say you must do me one, and if you're too busy or something, I'll completely understand. But if however long it takes to make a short intro, if you can spare the time, and you want to make me one, then I'll be very grateful, and I'll try and use it. Hopefully, I'm not too much of a noob that sticking an intro in front of my video shouldn't be too much bother. And if someone does make me one, or if there's two and I choose one, I mean, I'll give you both thanks. But if the one that I use wants, if that person wants me to, I don't know, feature a video on my channel or give them, a video of their own, aside from the thanks for the people that may make me one, if if they want me to do a separate video thanking them or giving them a shout out, then that's what I'll do. So I'm just putting that out there. If you want to, that's fine, but if you don't, then I can carry on. I mean, I've got over a year now without an intro, so it's not like a massive deal. The question I wanted to ask people, I've been, the last couple of videos I've been doing, I haven't really thought much of. I've put some thought into them, but there seems to be like a mental block if I try to sort of research any deeper into the topics that I'm discussing, and I don't know why that is. So I want to ask people, how do they make their videos? If you tackling a sort of a very deep subject about, I don't know, philosophy or theology or something, how do you go about constructing your arguments, and how do you go about breaking down people's arguments and refuting them? Because I'm finding this very hard. I find it hard to concentrate enough as it is. But there are just some people on YouTube that are just so great at breaking down people's arguments and looking at them from different angles, and I'd really like to know how to do that. So if anybody can help me or just add your comments, then that would be great. The comments I want to talk about was, everybody and their mother knows about the oil spill that's been going on in the Gulf of Mexico, and I want to address some comments that I always forget whether someone in the American government, whether a senator or a governor. I think it's a senator. This crazy nutjob woman who affiliates a lot with the Tea Party is called Michelle Bachmann, and she said that the 20 billion escrow fund that BP have set up for the victims of the Gulf of Mexico oil disaster, she said it is, quote, a redistribution of wealth fund. Now it's obvious to me that what she's doing, just like a lot of Republicans and Tea Partiers, it's a common talking point with them. What they're trying to do is they're trying to tie the Obama administration with some kind of communist ideal. Now, I'm no commie. Did it just get Soviet in here? But this is just plain bullshit. If you reduce the term to its very basic meaning, then everything is a redistribution of wealth. When you get paid, that's redistribution of wealth. If you give your children pocket money, that's redistribution of wealth. Technically speaking, you could say that she's correct, but the meaning that she's going for is completely fucking wrong. If you can't see the difference between a person who cannot own private property having some of their wages forcibly taken away by the government to give to other people who may not earn as much as that other person for whatever reason, and BP setting up a fund to help with the victims of a disaster that they themselves caused, then there really is no help for you. You've been blinded by your own bias, and you're seeing communists where there are none. But then what can we expect from Michelle Bachmann? Saying crazy shit is like a daily thing for her. Anyway, that's all I have to talk about. Hope everyone's well, and I'll see you next video. Cheerio.